hope when hope was all but gone. A second chance to sing a brand new song. You opened up my eyes to see. You rescued me, rescued me. You showed the way when there was no way out. Cleared up my mind when you erased all doubt. You made me strong when I was weak. You rescued me, rescued me. Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You'll never let go of me. I'm holding on to you. You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! You are my God. I'm holding on to you. You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! You are my God. I'm holding on to you. You are my God. You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! You are my God. I'm holding on to you. Hey! You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You'll never let go of me. I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You'll never let go of me. I'm holding on to you. You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! You are my God. I'm holding on to you. You are my God. I know you'll see me through. Hey! I'm feeling good, good, good in a crazy way. God's love changed me more than I can say. Can't keep this in, gotta let it out. Gonna tell the whole world that your love is spinning me round and around. Yeah, it's turning me upside down. I can't believe the way you love me more than I can contain. I'm gonna turn around and give it away. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna give it away. Oh, oh,
Great run, man.
You too, man. Woo!
I thought you said we were only running around the block 5 times.
Well, on that 4th lap, I thought, let's push it to 10.
My legs are going to fall off.
Well, it's very important to do a post-run stretch, and then we'll get some electrolytes.
I don't think I can do that.
All right, reach for the sky, and then touch your toes.
Oh, Harper!
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
Definitely can't feel my legs.
We are Connect HQ. Every day we help the people of the world.
Live God's way.
We look for the links.
Make the connection.
And you never know what might happen.
My name is Luke, and this is a story about faith.
That should help.
Harper, postcard came for you.
Dear Harper, I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me before. I try to do a lot of good things, but I was wondering how many good things I have to do to make God love me more.
Well, we don't do good things to make God love us more. We do good things to grow our faith.
There's no way we can make God love us more. When I do good things, my faith in Jesus shows.
There's only one problem. She didn't write her full name. It just says from S. There's not even a return address.
How are we supposed to get an answer to her?
It's impossible.
It's not impossible. I'm sure we'll find a way.
Maybe. I guess we could search our database.
Sean, could you help find a Bible link?
Copy that.
Now, I have a verse that I think Skit Vision Group would do a great job with. I'll talk to him.
All right.
How am I ever going to find the person that sent this postcard?
Oh, Luke, you just missed it.
We made a link video from a book in the Bible called Joshua.
Oh, I'm familiar with it.
It was epic.
What? I have another idea I think you'd be great for.
Sure, what's up?
I need a verse video for this verse here.
Ooh, yeah, that looks like tons of fun. Ooh, hey, Vanessa, do we still have that skeleton?
Of course we do. You don't just throw a skeleton out. It's in one of these closets around here.
Great. Hey, do you want to help us out?
Like be in it?
Yeah, our special guest star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
So I narrowed our database down to girls, then girls that I've helped in the past. Then I narrowed it down to girls' names that start with S. That narrows it down some, but there's still a ton of names left. Like I said, impossible.
Whoa, the Harper I know doesn't give up. Even on lap number 10. Your faith is growing.
Why do you say that?
Faith does good by obeying God even when it's hard to do, or doesn't make sense. That gives me an idea. Search the Bible Link archive for the story of Abraham.
Here it is.
Abraham was one of the most faithful guys I know. This might be a good Bible link for our mystery postcard friend.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
God promised Abraham a son, and from that son, many descendants, who would bless the whole world. But Abraham and his wife Sarah were too old to have children. 20 years went by. Still, Abraham trusted God's promise. When he was 100 and Sarah was 90, God reminded them of his promise. Sarah was going to have a baby. When their son was born, Sarah was so joyful that she laughed. "God has brought me laughter," she said. So they named their son Isaac, which means he laughs. When Isaac was a boy, God tested Abraham by telling him to take Isaac to Mount Moriah and kill him as a sacrifice to God. Abraham was confused, but still he trusted God. Isaac carried the wood, and Abraham held the knife and torch. Together they climbed the mountain. "Where is the lamb for the sacrifice?" asked Isaac. "God will provide it," Abraham replied. Abraham arranged the wood on an altar, tied up Isaac, and laid him on the wood. As he raised the knife to kill Isaac, an angel called his name. "Abraham!" "Don't hurt the boy," the angel cried. "God knows you trust his promise. Look, there in the bushes, a ram is caught by its horns. Sacrifice that instead." So Abraham sacrificed the ram instead of his son. He called the place "God will provide," because God provided the sacrifice. Just as God had said, his promise came true.
That must have been hard for Abraham to be obedient, but he did it.
Well, God doesn't say we should do good things only when we know the reason why. He just asks us to trust him and trust that he has a plan.
That takes faith.
That's what led me to Connect HQ.
Really? I've never heard the story.
Well, for a long time, I stopped going to church. I just got real selfish with my time, and most of that time was spent at a little gym not too far from here. One day when I was lifting weights, I saw this bright blue Post-it note hanging on the mirror, and I tried to ignore it, but it just kept catching my eye. Finally, I stopped what I was doing and I read it.
What did it say?
It said, "God made you for a reason." I couldn't stop thinking about it. I mean, that little Post-it note was the seed that got me to go to church again, and that's what led me here.
Wow, all because of one little note.
We don't do good things because God will love us more. We keep our faith healthy and alive by doing good things, like leaving little notes for someone like me to find, or not giving up our search for people who need help.
Thanks, Sean. I'll keep looking for our mysterious friend.
Any luck?
I've narrowed it down to almost 300 possible people.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but we'll find her. Any luck with the Skip Vision group?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Man?
Sure.
Doctors, this man needs medical attention.
Good thing you brought him in just in time.
We'll take it from here. What's his problem?
Came in complaining of a sore throat.
When was this?
53 years ago.
Doctor, I'm not finding a throat.
Great news, the sore throat is gone.
Strange, Doctor, I'm not finding a pulse either.
Great news, the sore pulse is gone too.
Good work, doctors.
Doctor, what does it mean if he's not breathing?
Well, we'll have to run some tests, but if a person isn't breathing, they could be very weak or dead.
Doctor, what does it mean if he's just bones?
If a person is just bones, they could be very weak or a skeleton.
That's just as I suspected. Just like in the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26.
Oh, you think this is the best time for a verse?
Sure, this guy's not going anywhere.
Say it with us. James 2:26.
James 2:26.
Just as the body is dead without breath,
Just as the body is dead without breath,
so also faith is dead without good works.
So also faith is dead without good works.
You see, if we don't do good works in Jesus' name, our faith could end up weak and dead, just like this.
Yeah, if we stop breathing, we can get pretty weak. Or die.
Wow. How did you do that? Did you go to medical school too?
No, I just picked it up somewhere.
Impressive.
No bones about it.
Good job. You're a natural.
Thanks. Doing good things like praying and reading your Bible and worshiping are great ways to make your faith stronger.
Or it can be things like being obedient when God asks you to do something, like forgiving a bully or giving away your favorite toy.
Yeah, and there are a lot of times that God tells me to do something that doesn't make sense.
Like what?
Well, like about a year ago. Sometimes when I'm getting ready for the day, I like to look at myself in the mirror and encourage myself. I tell myself, you are loved and you are made for something bigger.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, but this seemed a little different. It seemed like this time God was telling me to encourage someone else. And it didn't make sense at first, but throughout the day, I tried to find ways to help encourage people, like at the gym. No one was in the room at the time, but I left this blue Post-it note, and I have faith that it helped someone. It said, God made you for a reason. Well, how did you know that?
You're never going to believe this, but I know who you helped that day.
Well, how could you know?
Come on, trust me, this is big.
So that was you?
That was me.
Bro! Way to be faithful!
I can't believe it!
Looking for chances to do good shows our faith and shows Jesus to others. Luke, you obeyed God with a small act of encouragement, and God changed Sean's life. And Sean, you listened to God, and you had the faith to come here and change your life.
Yeah, and if God can do that, I have faith that He will help you find the person who wrote that postcard.
I guess it just goes to show you never know who might need to see your faith in action. People are watching, even when it seems like sometimes they aren't.
I just figured it out. I know who needs the connection transmission.
Well, if you have everything you need, we'll get out of your way.
Man, I still can't believe it. God is faithful.
I know. It's crazy, right?
Hi, I'm Harper. I wanted to tell you something. The Bible tells us this in the book of James. Say it with me like this. James 2:26. Just as the body is dead without breath, so also faith is dead without good works. If we do good things, it helps keep our faith alive and breathing. Just like Abraham's faith was alive, he did a good thing by being obedient. He had faith to trust God, even when it didn't make sense, even when it seemed like what God was asking was impossible. We do good things like obey because of our faith in Jesus. We want our faith to grow and stay healthy. Doing good things will show Jesus to others, and it can help their faith grow too. It's not about trying to make God love you more. God's love for you is huge and will never change. Doing good things is all about how thankful you are for what God has done for you. If you have faith in Jesus and are doing good things because of it, your faith will stay alive and healthy. When I do good things, my faith in Jesus shows. I hope this answer finds you. And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you.
So, how did you figure it all out?
Your Post-it note got me thinking. I was looking for one person, but what if more than one person needed to hear how much God loved them? You put the Post-it note there for not only one person to find, but for everyone.
You sent the transmission to the entire list?
Almost 300 girls' names that start with S. But I have faith that God will take the transmission to the people who need to hear it, including the person who wrote the postcard.
I am so proud of you, Harper. Your faith is healthy and alive.
Thanks for being a great example.
How about we go get some celebratory smoothies, race you to the kitchen?
Whoa, slow down, buddy. My faith might be healthy, but my knee is still aching from this morning's run.
If you want to be healthy, it's important to be hydrated. If you want to have a healthy faith, you need to do good things for Jesus. And doing good things to grow your faith is all about being thankful for what God has done for you. The most important thing God has ever done for us was send us His Son Jesus to show us how to live a life filled with love. If you've never decided to have Jesus be the leader of your life, all you have to remember are the ABCs. A. Admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying Him. B. Believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you are forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C. Choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is your leader and #1 friend. If you want to make that decision today, be sure to talk about it with your Connect small group leader before you leave.